Hey there, it's me, Sapphire Moonbeam. I'm going to do a general love reading for Gemini. This is a timeless reading. If you felt called to click on this video, I believe there is a message or two that is meant for you. And my cat thinks so as well. Wow, Gemini. First we get the Tower, then we get the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So I read sort of intuitively with tarot, and I usually just pick one tarot card for the overall energy card of the reading. However, since 3 came out, we'll go with it. The Tower. There was a situation that was explosive, and it ended, and it needed to end. You may have not been prepared for this ending, because who's going to go flying out of a tower when they're not fully dressed, right? You didn't see it coming. Instead of fighting that big change and that, explosive ending, eventually, if you're not there yet, you will have more of a mastery of your emotions. The Queen of Cups is, she knows what she wants. She knows what she deserves, and she is not paying attention to the past and the sorrow, sadness, shock. She's leaving that behind. She's not even turning that direction. She has friends around that support her, and as she goes towards the Six of Wands, that Six of Wands is an incredible energy after the way this started. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. And parading around with people cheering you on, happy for you that you found a successful love. Wow, Gemini. Oof. That's heavy stuff, but it looks like you will prevail and be victorious. So let's see what else is going on for Gemini. Now I'm going to pick a few Lenormand cards just to get an overall idea. Whoo! Well, look, there is the Tower in the Lenormand deck. It's completely different than tarot. In this Tower, you are taking the time out to have solitude, go within, and not only are you being guided by the moon, and that's trusting your intuition, but you are at the top of that tower. Once you take more time to go through the healing and go through that time of stillness and reconnecting with your innermost being, you will see things when you look out that window from a higher and new perspective. So that's good. You need that time to yourself after you've gone through that tower experience in the tarot. Oof. Alrighty. Then, in this deck, I always try to remember if the 18 is the dog or the wolf. And I should know that by now. I've been reading for a while, but this deck always tricks me. Makes me think it is, okay, it is the dog. That is the dog card. It reminds me a little bit of a wolf, and I don't even know why it confused me, because there's not actually a wolf in the Lenormand deck. There's a fox or a dog. Anyway, that's a dog. So the dog is a great card because they are meditating on the powerful energies of the dog, the loyalty, the friendship, the companionship, the unconditional love. That's what everyone wants out of a relationship. Someone that is loyal, a friend, a good companion, unconditional love. That's where it's at. So the Rider brings in news. The Rider is going towards the victory. That's interesting that they are going towards each other. I'm going to say that in this reading, this Rider is the entrance and appearance of someone new for you. So, even though there's someone new coming in, you may be confused for a while, because the clouds are about a time period of confusion and a lack of clarity about maybe what you want or whether or not they are the person you want to hang out with, that kind of thing. Let's pick a card for the clouds. And there's the fox. Clearly not the number 18, that's the fox. So, you may have these clouds of confusion because you don't know whether or not you can trust someone with fox energy. The fox has a reputation of being a trickster and someone that's a bit devious and deceptive. You need to really think about whether or not that's what this someone new has. Maybe you have times of confusion, lack of clarity, because that's the energy that you had in the past. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, it's regarding a gentleman. So the other thing about the fox, if you want to look at another point of view with the fox is very clever. The fox has a way of getting its prey. So if this represents you, you will know how to reach your victory. If this represents a gentleman in your life, there is a message coming to you. He may seem a little extra clever in the beginning. It's for you to determine. Let's see. I'm going to pick a card now for... All right. I didn't even have a chance to announce where I was going to put it in the spread, but there is a crossroads coming up for you, Gemini. There will be a choice to be made. There's only 2 paths here, so it's one of those, it may be more than one gentleman or lady, more than one way to go with a relationship. It may be you deciding whether to stay or whether to go. It's definitely a choice. The choice that you decide will bring you stability, longevity, some beautiful, hopeful time, and it's very likely that you will want to put down roots with that someone new. That's exciting. Let's pull another card for that area. Wow. Okay, so when you decide which path you want to go on, you need to really take the chance and go for it. There's no sense in waiting around. Once you make that decision, go for it. Don't hold back. I'm going to pick a card for next to the fox. Yeah, that mask goes right along with the energy of the clouds and the confusion and not really being sure of which way to go. And it's also kind of tying in with the fox, and you want to make sure that the person that you're dealing with is showing you their authentic self. These are just things to keep in mind. Let's pick a card for love. This says you are going to meet someone that you've had a past life relationship with. You have known each other before. Oh, and there's one more card that wanted to come out because it hit the floor. And it says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I think that's along with the dice, because this is saying take the chance. So once you go in that direction, you take the time to explore it and see where it goes. I hope that this brought you some hope and inspiration, Gemini. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I wish you peace. I wish you love. I wish you blessings. Be well.